everyone and welcome to SETU100. I hope you all are doing great. In this video, I'm going to explain Mother's Day Magic mobile app. So basically, it is a graphical representation app through the canvas. And here we have used the URL as well. So if I make a click on the red flower, it is going to open a URL of the website, whatever we have connected. And it's going to open a different websites over there like this. And the canvas we have used for the graphical representation. So we are going to make this app over here. It is a Mother's Day app. So let's get started. I have just opened a student link. So in this link, all the files has been added, whatever we require to make this app in the file section. Now this we have to make start this app from the scratch. So here on the screen, I'm going to put some little bit light color and that I want a little bit pink. So I'm just going to select this like this. Now I want to make the title label. So you have to drag the label on the screen like this. After this, we have to go on the right hand side to change the property of and to make this label attractive. So first I'm going to rename it like it's a title label. After that, I'm just going to put the text. So here we are going to write it down, Happy Mother's Day. Whether it is in capital and small, you can write anyway. Now after that, you have to take it 25 of font size. Then I'm taking a background color to be purple. After that, I'm taking the font weight to be bold. And the text line, I'm taking it to the center. And for the width one, I'm taking the relative size and take a width to be 100% to cover all the width of the screen. Now after that, take a border. So after that, take a border I am taking it as a 5 and a radius that I'm taking is 25 or 20, whatever you like, you can choose, and I'm taking a color to be red. So like this, the title label has been created. Now after that, from the add component section, you have to search for the canvas. Let's take a canvas and drag it into the label like this. Now inside a canvas, we are getting the option of stage and sprite. So first we have to make selection of a sprite. Now you have to go into the property section. From where you will get an option of background picture. So you have to select a Mother's Day BG. BG stands for background, and make a click on add. So it's going to be add like this, but it is not covering the screen well. So we are going to choose the other options as well. That is the resize, picture resize mode that I'm taking stretch. Now to make it more perfect, I'm taking a height to be 600 and width to be 400 to cover the complete and the entire background of screen over there. So like this, it's going to be work. Now after that, let's make selection of the sprite type 1. So first sprite that we are loading, which is the mother's sprite. And it is a main sprite. So I'm going to give it a name of it like it is a main sprite. Along with that, over here, you have to provide the picture of it. So that is happy image with the name of happy image is there. So I just added it like this. As you can see, it is over there. Now this doodle is not required. So we can delete the doodle. We need only one picture. Now after that, at tree area, I have selected a sprite and give it a name of it. That is the main. Now, once I make a selection of a sprite, you can see the selection box is coming. With the help of the selection box, I can make this sprite is big and I can make it positioned where I want to on the sketch like this. Now, after that, first you need to understand what is the difference between this sprite. What is the difference between this sprite and this sprite? Basically, it is a main sprite, and in that sprite, whatever is coming, that are the costumes of the sprite. So we are using the first and single costume for this main sprite. It is going to work like this. Now, after that, again, I'm going to create a duplicate of this main sprite to create a one more sprite, that is the pink flower sprite. So let's go and reset it and write it down like it is a pink Okay. So we have to write it down, pink flower sprite, like this. And from here, I'm just going to make selection of a pink flower and let it be added, and let's do it. Now make a selection of it and give it a costume name. So I'm going to give it a costume name is pink. I'm making it very short. Then I'm just going to drag it over here. This is the place where I want to make it, and you can increase the height and everything, whatever the size you want, you can make it according to that. So I think that's going to be work like this. Now after that, I'm going to again select a pink flower sprite and create a duplicate because I want 3 more flowers. That is the red flower. So we will make it one by one. So first, I'm just going to give it a name of it, red flower sprite. It is a complete sprite. Then here I'm going to add a red flower, and I don't want this pink one, so I just delete it from there. So it is very big. Now I'm just going to make selection of it, and first I want to rename it. So that is the red. I have renamed it with the name of red like this. Now after that, I'm just want to make it very this size of red flower, and then you have to drag it down like this. Now after that, I want to create a 2 more costume of this sprite. So this time I'm going to create a duplicate of this one, not this one. So over here there is an option of a duplicacy. So just create a duplicate like this and drag it, the second duplicate flower like this. Now again create a duplicate and drag it, the third flower like this. So I just got all the sprites and stages on the canvas, however I liked, however I wanted. Now the designing part has been completed. Let's make selection of the screen over here. Now we want one invisible component, that is the sound. Now we are going to drag the sound on the screen. We can drag it on the screen or we can directly drag it on the invisible section, invisible component section. Now the MP3 file we already have. Now here we have to place the sound of it, that is 75. So at this point, designing part of this app has been completed. Now let's go to the blocks. So before we go to the blocks, we have to make selection of the screen so that whatever is inside the screen, we will get all the option on it. Now let's get started. So first of all, on the canvas block in the event, we are taking when the canvas is getting loaded, what is going to be happen. So first of all, I want the sound to be played. So I'm just playing the sound over there. Here we are going to introduce the concept of opacity, which is directly related to the visibility and invisibility of the sprite. So we have to go to looks and take this height section over here. Now at the starting, I don't want any of the red flower to be visible. So there are 3 costumes of red flower. We have to put this code for each of them. So first, let's set the opacity of red flower to be 0. Now over here, I'm just going to create a duplicate twice and just the costume number red 1 and red 2 like this. Now after that, I want to make the pink flower visibility to be on the switching mode. So it will be looking like that a graphical effect over there of forever. So over here, first you from the controls, you have to take the forever loop. After that, I'm just going to create a duplicate from here and I'm going to make selection of pink and opacity will get started with 40%. And in between switching the opacity, it will take a time span of 1 second. Now just create a duplicate and increase the opacity like this. After 1 second, it is just increasing the opacity every time. Like this. Now just create duplicate 1 time and at the end, we will make it a 100% opacity. But here we are using the forever loop. So after 100%, it will be switched to 40 very quickly. So I want a gap in that. So that is why I'm going to repeat this code for 2 times. So it will be take 100% 2 times and then it will going to switch to the 40%. So that will be the proper effect which I want on this mobile app. It is created. So once it is created, that is the all code for the canvas. Now, when the pink flower is getting clicked, then what is going to be happen that we need to make? So let's go to the event and take this one. Now from here, you have to select when the pink flower sprite is getting clicked, and the red flower visibility needs to be 100%. So here I'm just going to create a duplicate and let's take it up 100. Just create a duplicate and let's 100. Just create a duplicate and let's 100. Because of 3 costumes, so we have to make all of them to be visible like this. Now, once it is getting visible, I want to make it float on the screen with the help of angular velocity that we will get it into the direction. So you have to take the angular velocity of the first costume to be 20. If you want to increase the speed of angular velocity, you have to increase the number. So I want to settle it down at 20. That will be perfect. So that is why I'm taking it 20. Now you have to create a duplicate and make this for the red 1, red 2, and red 3 like this. Okay. Now, the second concept that we are going to introduce over here, which is the URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. We can simply say that address of the website. Along with these 3 costumes of the red flower, the URL is getting connected. So from the event section, you are taking the option of clicked. Let's create a duplicate 3 times and make selection of 3 costumes, not the sprite. So you have to select red, red 1 and red 2. And each of the time from the control section, it's going to open a link. So here it is going to open a link. Here it is going to open a link like this. Now you can select any of the website, whatever you want to connect. Once you selected a website and get open it here on the website, at the top, you will get an option of the URL. This is the URL. If you make a click on it, the blue line is coming on that. That means this URL is getting selected. Now you have to make a right click and copy. Either you can use this Control and C. After copy this URL, you have to go back to Thumbtable. Let's make a click on it and paste. So first I have connected a Wikipedia. This is the second website. Again, I'm going to copy and pasting. And this time I'm using Control C and Control V. Again, I'm taking this and let's use the right click to copy. Go back to Thumbtable. Let's right click and paste like this. So I have get connected 3 of the website along with this 3 costumes. Now at this point, I want to stop the sound as well. So I just go and take the option to sound. So if you are click on the red, any of the costume of the red flower, it's going to stop a sound and open the URL over there like this. So at this point, this project has been completed. You can do the live test and check the each and every function is working or not. So I just created a live test over here. Yes, so everything is working over there. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you for watching this video. See you by the next time. Bye-bye. Hello everyone and welcome to SETU100. I hope you all are doing great. In this video, I'm going to explain Mother's Day Magic mobile app. So basically it is a graphical representation app through the canvas. And here we have used the URL as well. So if I make a click on the red flower, it is going to open a URL of the website, whatever we have connected. And it's going to open a different websites over there like this. And the canvas we have used for the graphical representation. So we are going to make this app over here. It is a Mother's Day app. So let's get started. I have just opened a student link. So in this link, all the files has been added, whatever we require to make this app in the file section. Now this we have to make start this app from the scratch. So here on the screen, I'm going to put some little bit light color and that I want a little bit pink. So I'm just going to select this like this. Now I want to make the title label. So you have to drag the label on the screen like this. After this, we have to go on the right hand side to change the property of and to make this label attractive. So first I'm going to